First, the record. Just before midnight on March 12, 1928, a concrete dam in San Francisco Canyon, north of Los Angeles, let go in the dark. The toll is not certain even now. We begin here and keep the camera on the engineering, in their memory. It was a curved, concrete gravity arch dam built for the Los Angeles Aqueduct and designed under William Mulholland, chief of the city waterworks. A wall of concrete about 185 feet tall meant to hold a reservoir back with its own great weight. Behind it rose a reservoir of nearly 38,000 acre-feet, some 12 billion gallons. On paper, the idea is sound. A gravity dam holds because it is heavy, and this one was heavy enough. The question was never the concrete, it was the ground beneath it. And this is the dam itself, photographed full about a year before it failed. A wall of concrete in a dry canyon holding back 12 billion gallons in a photograph taken by a government geologist. Hold that picture. If you would rather understand why things fail than watch them fail, subscribe. A new failure is drawn here every week, each one a reason you are safer than you know. Here is the flaw, and it is in the rock, not the wall. The dam met two different defective grounds. On the west, the right, a reddish conglomerate of the Sespe Formation. The 1928 Commission found that when wet, it became so soft that most of it lost almost all rock character. On the east, the left, a fissile mica schist. Modern geology later concluded that this whole abutment was an ancient landslide the designers never knew was there, a buried slide plane the dam itself was holding in place that seeping water could re-wake. Two more things. Water at full pool pushes up under the base, and here almost nothing stopped it. No cut-off trench, no grouting, only 10 small relief wells under the middle of a wide foundation. And the dam had been raised 10 feet and 10 feet again, 20 in all, without ever widening its base. In early March 1928, the reservoir reached full pool for the first time, within inches of the crest. Now the load was real. Water drove down the face and up under the base, and as the abutment rock soaked, it lost strength. It was a race the rock could only lose. The west conglomerate slaked toward mush. The east slide plane took on water and pressure. In the modern reading, the east abutment reached the tipping point first, the old landslide, rewoken, beginning to move. At about 3 minutes to midnight, the foundation let go. Here is the line. The surface where the dam and its rock parted company traced along the base and up the abutment. Drawn once. A block of the foundation moved, and the dam went with it. With its footing gone, the wall could not stand. The block rotated out, the base separated from the rock, and the reservoir was released down the canyon. Not a freak of nature, a sound wall set on ground that could not carry it. This is what stood in the daylight. The center section, still on its foundation, and on either side of it, nothing. Both abutments swept away with the rock they were built on. The same geologist photographed it 5 days later from nearly the same place. And this is what the water could move. A block of the dam, about 60 feet of concrete, torn from the west abutment and set down half a mile below. The wall was never the weak part. The governor's commission was plain. The failure was inevitable unless water could have been kept from reaching the foundation. It named the defective foundation and the softening red rock. Mulholland told the inquest, "Don't blame anyone else, you just fasten it on me." Later study by the geologist David Rogers went further, placing the trigger in the east abutment, more than 500,000 cubic yards of that old landslide moving once the dam stopped holding it. The inquest jury drew the wider lesson. A great dam should never rest on the judgment of one man. however imminent. And here is what changed. Within a year, California required that essentially every dam be reviewed and approved by the state, independently, the office that became the Division of Safety of Dams. A dam's foundation now gets its own investigation. Uplift is designed for, and no single engineer signs off alone. Failure mode, foundation failure. Defective abutment geology and uplift with nothing to stop it. Nothing breaks without a reason. Now you know this one. Drawing filed. Like and subscribe to support the channel.